Well, deadline day is here. 10 hours to do nothing. I don't know if there's anything I want to do, guys. I really am happy with the squad. I don't think I want to bring anyone in. But I do get the comments, people saying, come on, get a new player in, do this, do that. It's so difficult. I want to try and keep it quite basic and minimal this season. Still waiting for Ødegaard to convert back to a cam, by the way. I don't know why it's taking so long. I think it's his shooting stat, actually. Might be worth converting him after I've done some more training on his shooting, potentially. Basically, I've gone from the 4-3-3 to the 4-2-3-1. And therefore, Ødegaard has gone forward a little bit more, playing as a proper number 10. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave it for now. It doesn't really matter. He's still getting a +3. So he's 93 rated. If I was to drop him to centre mid, he still gets a +3. So it actually doesn't matter at all. But yeah, looking at the bench, there are obvious players here that we could technically upgrade just because it's career mode and you want higher overalls. Maitland-Niles is 79. Lokonga is 79. I could easily go ahead and replace those guys, but I don't think I want to. I'm happy with the squad, but what I do want to do is somewhat prepare for next season when I will make a couple of changes to the squad. So why don't we add a couple of players to the transfer list just so we can see what rating they are now, and then we can see in a year, well, not in a year, in 6 months, what they look like then. We're going to add some players that Arsenal are apparently looking at in January, potentially. I've seen some of the rumours, but more likely, I think some of these bigger moves will happen next summer. So one of the players is a striker, and he is a hot prospect. It is Vlahovic. I think he's at Real Madrid. No, he's at Atletico Madrid now. So this guy plays for Fiorentina, I believe it is, over in the Serie A. Incredible player, and I'm interested to see what he's like, to be fair. He's 24 in my career mode. He's 6'3". I didn't realise he was that tall. Apparently, Arteta is a huge fan and sees him as an Aubameyang replacement for the future. I don't know. We'll see. The other player I want to look at is, I don't want to say his name wrong, but I think it's Kulusevski. The problem is, he's Swedish, but I don't think that's a Swedish name. If it was a Swedish K, doesn't that make it a sh, like a Kulusevski? I don't know, but here he is. Dejan Kulusevski. I don't know. He is another player that apparently we are looking at potentially in January. This is, I think he was the young player of the year in Italy last season. He got a big, or the season before maybe, he got a massive move to Juventus for, I think it was just over 40 million euros. And he's not starting games for them. He's just not getting into the team. And apparently, Arsenal are prepared to offer Pepe for Kulusevski. It'd be a straight swap. The latest I've heard is, obviously, it's just a rumour, but that I'm guessing Juventus laughed at that and said they're not interested in Pepe whatsoever. And I don't blame them. He's one of the most inconsistent, brilliant players we've ever had. On his day, he's so good, and then he goes missing for a few games. So those are two players that we could look into, Vlahovic and Kulusevski. This year, Kulusevski has his face, by the way. He didn't have that in the last game. Unfortunately, Vlahovic does not, which does ruin it a little bit for me. You know, I like to have players with real faces. It already pains me that a lot of my defenders, for example, don't have real faces. Ben White, Gabriel, Tomiyasu, really frustrating. But does it really matter when you're signing an absolute beast? 85 rated, 81 acceleration, 81 sprint speed. Let's have a look at his finishing as well. 89. The thing is, I've got Tammy Abraham, and I've got En-Nesyri, and I've got Nketiah. So I don't really see where I would put Vlahovic. I would have to sell one of those three. I don't know, man. I like En-Nesyri. He definitely has ups and downs. There are some things I don't like about En-Nesyri, but his raw ability to score, it's incredible. So I don't think I want to do that, and especially because he doesn't have a real face. It does bother me. Whereas Kulusevski, I mean, it's kind of an interesting one. So apparently himself, he has said he likes to play as a number 10. He likes to sit behind the striker. But for Sweden, he's played on the left wing. For Juventus, he's played a lot on the right wing. He can play as a striker. He's played in a 2 up top. I feel like he could be the ultimate kind of versatile attacking threat for us. And unfortunately, that would mean probably putting him on the bench and using him as a super sub, basically as we use Pepe now. So We will look into that. It would be weakening Leicester as well if we were to sign him. But look at his stats. Oh my lord, he is absolutely fantastic. I would definitely add striker to his positions. So we would train him to be a striker, get that finishing stat up, which is currently 79. That could definitely do a little bit better. Long shots, 90. Unbelievable. Ball control, 90. Dribbling, 88. Yeah, he's an absolute beast. So definitely interested in signing him. Let's have a look at my loan players because I'm interested to see how they're getting on. Okonkwo has gone up by 2, but of course, we're never really going to make use of Okonkwo. Do I have many other loans? I know we've got Aziz out on loan. He's gone up by 3. It's not too bad, is it? I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, yeah. And of course, Balogun, he's gone up by 1. Delap is the same rating still. Oh, it's difficult with Delap. Obviously, I signed him for the youth objective to sign a youth player, a young player, and it didn't work, which is kind of frustrating. In the series 88 rated, yeah, there's no way we need to bring in another striker. I'm really happy with Abraham, who's 83, and Nketiah, who is 78. Yeah, we don't need to do that. So I think what we'll do is in the next transfer window, so next summer, I will probably sell Okonkwo. I think he will definitely go. We will probably get rid of Dest. I know that sounds mental because he's 82 rated, but again, I signed him for an objective, so I'm probably going to let him go as well. I'm not really using him. I'd rather put Tomiyasu and Maitland-Niles ahead of him, and even Chambers has played at right back a couple of times. We'll probably sell Aziz. We're just not going to use him, but maybe we'll give him a go. Patino we'll keep hold of, although I've only used him, I think, twice. He scored 1 goal. He was pretty good in that game. We are definitely going to keep McKennie, though. Out of the 3 signings I made for that objective, McKennie he's the one I want to keep. But I probably will then sell, where is he? Lozano, another player that, I didn't really want to sign, but did it for the objective. He will probably leave. Palmer, I'm trying to sell him as well. When I reloaded the save, he lost a lot of his progress and just hasn't been able to catch up. And to be fair, I really like Nelson. I'd rather play Nelson ahead of Lozano. So we'll talk about Pepe at some point. The rumours are that he's going. Arsenal don't want him. They don't rate him. They don't think he reads the game well enough, apparently. I think Pepe is probably going to be leaving Arsenal. Yeah, and maybe Balogun will leave as well. Okay, enough waffling. How long have I just spent talking? 7 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I get really into the whole squad management and picking out signings and selling players and planning things, but I'm sure you guys kind of enjoy hearing my thoughts as well. Buendia's gone to Chelsea, which I just saw. 8 hours remaining. No offers coming in. I do feel like sometimes when you add a player to the transfer list, it doesn't actually work sometimes, that you just don't get bids for those players. It is weird. Van Dijk, wow. He's gone to Atletico Madrid. I wonder what rating he is. Should we have a look? Can I view him, please? God, it's so laggy. 89 rated. He is still at the very top of his game. Fair enough. 5 hours remaining. Still no offers coming in for any of my players. I'm surprised Palmer hasn't gone, actually, because he's still a good young player. He's just not what I'm looking for. 3 hours to go. Still nothing. Almost 600 million has been spent. 2 hours remaining, and that means it is now done. We're not going to get any players out. Oh, look at that. Asano, who recognises him? Ex-Arsenal, I believe. Is that the same guy? I'm pretty sure it is, and this doesn't work. When you click a player there, it just gives you the full list. It doesn't go to the player. It's really annoying. Look at Chelsea. They've been busy. Wow. They've brought in Hernandez. That's Tio Hernandez, the left back, and Buendia. So they're going to be strong. And they're, of course, on the same points as us. So ideally, we didn't want that. So we've got a game against Sheffield United up first. And then the Champions League returns. And, of course, we are facing Piemonte Calcio, or Juventus. And look, I know I've talked a lot in this episode, but I've got to talk about this as well because it bothers me. So PES have the license to Juventus, for example, and Barcelona. So we don't have their stadiums. And for example, with Juventus, they're not even called Juventus. And they have absolutely dragged that game in the mud. PES is dead, and they've renamed it eFootball. Have you seen the state of eFootball? It is an absolute joke. It's basically a mobile game on PC and console. It's an absolute joke. So here's my prediction. Okay, I might come back in a few months, years to this video and hear this and think, wow, I was spot on, or I was way off. But they're not going to make any money with eFootball. I think actually they'll probably make a loss. The development money they've put into that game, rebranding, whatever, no one's playing it. No one's going to play that game and spend money on it. It's free to play. Who's going to buy things on eFootball? I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. But even if they scrape a profit, they're not going to have the money to purchase these licenses. Juventus exclusively will be costing them an absolute bomb. There's no way that will continue. So good news, FIFA fans. I think we're going to get a lot of those licenses back. So we will get the Camp Nou back in the game. We will have Juventus and Lazio and some of the other teams like Atalanta that we just lost. I'm hoping in the next few years they're all going to come back to, well, I was going to say come back to FIFA, but EA are not going to have the FIFA name from next year, apparently. They've not renewed with FIFA. So another thing to think about, it's probably going to be called EA Football 23 next year. EA Football, I will miss calling it FIFA, but should we just get into a game of football? I think it's time. Let's play against Sheffield United. But those are my thoughts, guys. So for this game, Maitland-Niles starts. I've also brought in Pepe on the right wing, basically because I'm kind of in two minds about selling him. Do I want to lose Pepe? He has been a super sub. Just recently in the last episode, he saved us in that cup game against Gillingham, wasn't it? And I don't know if I want to sell him. So I'm kind of giving him a go right now as a starter. Well done, Maitland-Niles. That was nice. Give that to Pepe. Here we go. I might try and bend this one in. Actually, no, hang on. Pass it short. He's offside. He was in so much space. Where was the United defence there? The Sheffield United defence just completely fell asleep. What else have I done? Smith Rowe is playing at cam, so Ødegaard drops into a central midfield role, which he can do very well since I've trained him and got his defensive stats up a little bit. I think he's actually probably better at centre mid than Cam at this point, and that means I can get Smith Rowe in, you know? I still think it was an absolute tragedy that Sheffield United sacked Wilder. I couldn't believe it when I heard that. Absolute legend of the game. Oh, Pepe. Yeah, I think about it a lot. Whenever I see Sheffield United, I think Wilder and how amazing of a job he did when they first got promoted. And then, yeah, he went through some struggles. Like every promoted team has that kind of second season syndrome where they struggle and they just sacked him. They just got rid of him after all that work. Like, I don't know, man. Modern football, modern clubs with their just few games and that's it type of mentality. You don't give managers a proper chance. As soon as it gets a bit ugly, they just sack their team, their coach. It really bothers me sometimes, especially for a club like Sheffield United that really were doing great things in that first season. Of course, they were going to always struggle eventually and lose some of those really good players that performed well at the highest level. And it's just one of those things. Just stick with your manager, man. Such a nice guy and a great tactician. Here's Martinelli. Oh, they just tackled me the last second there. And En-Nesyri couldn't keep that. Definitely not the most exciting first half ever so far. Don't know how I've managed to keep that. Here goes Maitland-Niles. Going to try and pull this one back. Here's Smith Rowe on his left foot to Ødegaard on his left foot. And again, Sheffield United did really well to stop me from scoring there. I'm surprised. I thought Smith Rowe was going to score. And by the way, he scored last night for England against San Marino. But, you know, still, what a moment. Not just for him, but for Saka and for Ramsdale as well. Just brilliant. Arsenal are coming back to the England national team. It's been too long. Smith Rowe over to Martinelli. He's onside. I just can't shoot. I don't think I've actually... Have I had a shot where it's needed to be saved? I don't think I've even hit the target yet, which is really embarrassing. There we go. Finally, a shot on target, and I thought maybe that would creep in. Let's take this corner short. I don't know why Thomas Partey's on the corners again. It does my head in. I've changed it so many times. But whenever I make changes to the first team, it seems to reset it and put him on corners. Oh, for God's sake. And again, trying to dribble my way through. We've got it back. And now we get on the break. Into Pepe here. Into Smith Rowe. He's got a little bit of space to run into here. Can he finish it? Yes, he can! Emile Smith Rowe. What a player. What a player. I cannot wait for next year's game when they have his face. They have to get his face in the game. And then I can truly enjoy Emile Smith Rowe. It just doesn't... Look at him. It doesn't look like him. I'm sorry. It bothers me. But what a goal. I'm still using him. Of course I am. He's so good. I think, what, 82 rated at this point? Yeah, he's quick, he's strong, he's passing, he's shooting. He's got everything you want in an attacking midfielder. I love the guy. 1-0, finally. 5 minutes left. Or just over 5 minutes, I guess. I don't know how many minutes we're going to have added on, but probably not many. It's only 1-0. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to score on FIFA at the moment. It is really weird. Just feel like I can have as many chances as I want, but I just can't put many away. Does my head in. But Saka's on now, which means Pepe's on the left side. I brought on Sambi as well for the final few moments. Pepe to end the series here. And I've just lost it again. It's when I turn backwards, they just sneak in a leg and steal the ball. Happens a lot. It really does. And why is the referee not blowing the whistle there? Thank you. We've got the 1-0 win. It's just not a very good result for us, though, is it? Like, yeah, okay, we got the win. But in terms of actual performance on the pitch, I'm just struggling. I really am. But as long as I don't lose games, I guess it doesn't really matter. So we'll take the 3 points. I wish it was a 3-0. And now, finally, we can get into the Champions League. I've missed it. Feels like it's been 5 episodes since the last one, the last Champions League game that we had. So, is this a close game to call? Yes. I think we can do it. We can beat Juventus, or Piemonte Calcio, sorry. Are you looking for more goals today? Yes. We've got goals in us for sure. It's true. We do. We have so many chances every game. I just, bottle them every time. How can your team find consistency? It's about confidence. Hey, yes, we got some morale there. Right, let's put the team together. Smith Rowe has to start. Ødegaard is going to be dropped for this one. Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right. Yeah, why not? I do feel like I'm not getting the most out of Martinelli at the moment, which is kind of bothering me. Neves and Partey, that's absolutely fine. Tomiyasu, White, Gabriel Tierney, and then Martinez in goal. I was tempted to throw in McKennie. I might still do that. I'm kind of in that transition now where I want to use McKennie ahead of Partey just purely because of that mobility. The fact that he is, well, he's more physical and he's quicker. He kind of does everything a bit better than Partey at this point. It just kind of sucks because I wouldn't have signed McKennie if it wasn't for the objective, but does it really matter? He's linked with Arsenal in the past, and we're playing against his old team here. It kind of makes sense to throw him in, I think. So we're going to stick with En-Nesyri up top. Yeah, this is the team. I reckon we can do this, guys. I have no idea what kind of team they're going to put forwards. They've got Icardi, Dybala, Hazard. Which Hazard is that? I don't think that's Eden. I think that might be Torgan. And then they've got Locatelli in there still. Kimpembe, Alba, Chesney in goal. Interesting. Let's have a look, shall we? Which Hazard was it? Let's see if we can pick him out. By the way, the Piemonte Calcio kit's pretty nice. It is. It's very basic, but it's pretty nice. I'm just looking out for a Hazard here, and I couldn't see him. Number 23. Who is... No, that's Icardi. It is Torgan Hazard. Yeah, that's definitely the younger brother. Okay, well, that's probably not a good thing, actually. I'd rather play against a 34-year-old Eden Hazard that's 80 rated with 20 pace, you know? That would be easier. But Torgan Hazard, I mean, he's nothing too crazy special, is he? I'm surprised that Juventus don't have... Jeez, all right, mate. You can hear me talking about him. He's just lunging in and taking me out. I'm surprised they don't have a couple more special players. You know, it's not the most exciting lineup. They've still got Bonucci in there, which is pretty incredible. Go on, Smith Rowe. Go on. Oh, Chesney almost got beaten in the first few moments of this game. Let's go down this right side. Up against Jordi Alba. He'll be way past it by now. Oh, here we go. Saka whips one in. Why are you taking a touch? Emil, bro, you're in some incredible form. Why are you not just hitting that? I can't believe he's not just hit it. Does my head in sometimes. It was a good chance. Really good chance. Tierney to whip one in. Smith Rowe was the target. I'd rather En-Nesyri, to be honest. Whoa, Neves! Was that a scorpion kick pass? That was incredible. And then Saka. Why are you heading that? I wanted the first time kind of chipped pass over the top for En-Nesyri. It's not going my way at the moment, this, is it? Martinelli on the ball here. Over on the right side for Saka. Little 1-2 with Smith Rowe, maybe. Get him in behind again. Look at that. Jordi Alba's done. Over to En-Nesyri. Is he onside? I think he is, and it is going to count. It is 1-0 to Arsenal against Juventus Piemonte Calcio. I'm just going to call them Juventus, okay? I'm not calling them Piemonte Calcio. Saka's going to get the assist for this. It wasn't even a great pass. I think I probably tried to get it on the inside of Kimpembe, but hey, look, it worked. It worked, and En-Nesyri finally gets another goal in the Champions League, and we have the advantage. It's going to be no added time whatsoever. I thought there'd be at least a minute so I could get on one last break there. But what a first half, guys. We are dominating this game. En-Nesyri has got the only goal so far, but we've looked way on top. To think this time last season, I was already getting battered by PSG, Mbappe up top. Oh my God, nightmares. I actually get anxiety thinking about that because of the mess I got into afterwards, you know, and the days afterwards where I was trying to fix things. My God, I never want to go through that again. That was an absolute nightmare for a few days, honestly. I'm so glad we did it, though. We're back here a year later against Juventus this time and finding things a little bit easier. That PSG tie was, honestly, it's probably the worst FIFA experience I've ever had. Every single time that they got the ball and went forward, I knew I was going to concede. They just give it to Mbappe, bang, goal. Nothing you can do to stop it at times. But I'm definitely having a much better season in general. Players have improved. That's a good ball. Oh, I thought it was a good ball. It was close. I haven't really spoke about that whole situation since it happened. And I think I'd like to now because I have noticed since those episodes where, you know, things went really bad, I got sacked and all that stuff, there has been a massive dip in the amount of people enjoying and watching it. And I totally understand that. And it's gutting to me that it had to happen. You know, there was no way I was ending it there and I had to do what I had to do. But I do understand why people kind of lost interest. So I'm hoping, you know, if you've stumbled across this video and you kind of gave up last season, I hope you're still enjoying it somehow and you can still support me as a creator. I still love playing with Arsenal. This Arsenal career mode is so much fun. There was just no way I could stop it. I had to restart it. I had to fix that situation. I think I did a pretty good job of it, to be fair. How could you know, realistically, if I never told you, if I never showed what happened and just suddenly cut to episode 1 of season 3 and said, oh, I lost the footage, whatever, I could have easily got away with it. It looked exactly the same and nothing had really changed. But I'm honest, you know, I'd always be honest with you guys, and I hope people appreciate that I went to the effort to at least try and fix it properly, you know. We've got just over 10 minutes left. Haven't even made a change yet. The ball just doesn't really go out of play. I've noticed it happens a lot recently. The ball just stays in play a lot. I'm having to boot the ball out to get subs on sometimes, which is the completely wrong way of doing things. But I really want to get some game time for some of my other players. But whatever, if it's working, you know, we're winning the game 1-0, why change it? I don't know what I'm going to do from this left side. Do you know what? Let's just switch the play over here to Saka. What a pass from Neves. He's so good, isn't he? Here's Smith Rowe. Trying to pick out Martinelli. On that right foot. The finesse. Finally, it goes out of play so we can make a change. I'm going to take off Smith Rowe and bring in Partey. And I'm just going to drop him to more of a defensive position. I think that's going to help us out. Just solid things up. Solidify things up. Solidify, yeah. In midfield. Saka's going to come off and I'm going to bring in Pepe. And why not close the game off with someone like Abraham, who, to be fair, is probably actually weaker than En-Nesyri. We should check those stats. Out of interest, let's have a look now. How much strength does Abraham have? 86. En-Nesyri, oh, I can't see him because I've subbed him off. I can't actually have a look. But I'm guessing En-Nesyri has a higher strength rating than Tammy. Even though Tammy's 6'5", he's not the strongest necessarily, is he? He's very lanky. But he's going to be on for the final 5 minutes or so here. And we're just going to grind out the 1-0 win. Just don't concede an away goal. And then we go to Juventus in Turin and we get the win there as well. And then we go through. Oh no. Icardi's in. Gives it to Ihataren. Great player. He's done me there. Gabriel wins the header. Nice. Let's break. Let's go. Martinelli. Inside to Tammy Abraham. Through for Martinelli. Has the keeper come out? Chesney has not moved a muscle. What are you thinking? And I was going to say it's 2-0 and that is a huge advantage, but it's saved. Fair play to Chesney. That was big. Big save. Corner comes in. It's terrible. Not a good corner, but the referee has definitely played a lot of extra time there. The whistle is blown. 1-0. We take that to Turin. That's not bad, you know. I'll take that for sure. I would have taken that before the game began. Again, go back to a year ago, a season ago, right here. We were down and out already of the Champions League. PSG mullered us. But then I quick simmed the rest of the game and it gave us a bit of a lifeline. And then I just got smashed again, you know. And now it's time for another massive challenge. It's Aston Villa in the league. They are in 5th place. They're actually 2 points behind us. So it's a pretty big game, this. We need to keep the pressure on Manchester United. We need to stay above Chelsea on goal difference and hopefully by some actual points. If they could drop some points, that'd be great. Kramaric is now top scorer by a mile. Well, he's 2 above Haller, however you say his name. But look at En-Nesyri, he's just dropping down the list, which is kind of frustrating. I do seem to share the goals around a bit, don't I? But let's go ahead, play against Villa at the Emirates. A win here would be huge. I can't see a thing. Oh my God. The pitch shadows are so sharp. And I'm wearing, obviously, the home kit, and they're wearing white. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. It's okay. We overcome these tasks. Here's Saka. Don't really have any support, but that's beautiful. Oh my God, Neto. Good save. Obviously, we swapped Neto with Cash for Martinez. And we come up against Neto today. It's a good corner in. Oh my God. Tomiyasu. No! Give it back to him. Back to Tommy. Hit it. I'm trying too hard. Oh, it's another scorpion kick. Oh, En-Nesyri. Oh, he's missed it with his right foot. Oh, Tommy, come on, man. We're getting close, man. I can honestly feel it. Tomiyasu is going to score before the end of this season. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Oh, Ødegaard. Oh, we're in. Finish it. Saved. Comes out to Saka. Finesse shot. Hey! I think it took a touch. I think it's deflected, but I don't care. We will take it. Saka's goal. 1-0. Let's have a look at the replay. I'm pretty sure this took a touch. En-Nesyri on his left. Couldn't quite break the... Oh, that was going wide, wasn't it? Yeah, En-Nesyri couldn't break the line between the defence and the goalkeeper, so it was just saved. It is what it is. And then I think that finesse shot would have been saved, or it would have gone wide, and it deflects in. A good early start against Villa here. Oh, look at that from Saka. He's having an absolutely incredible game so far. Here's Martinelli into Partey. Over to Saka. Here comes Tomiyasu. Bang! Why? I don't know why, guys. I don't know why I'm obsessed with it. I think about it a lot. I need to get Tomiyasu a goal at some point. And every time I get him into a somewhat decent position, I end up shooting, and I probably shouldn't. Right, we're going to cross it this time. Tomiyasu. Oh my God. That was an incredible clearance. Oh, En-Nesyri's in again. Please, this time. There we go. Aston Villa, what is up? What is up? You're getting absolutely destroyed right now. En-Nesyri in over the top. It's just so easy. Chip it over the top and just let him chest it down and battle off players. I mean, he's up against some incredibly strong defenders there. Tyrone Mings is one of the strongest defenders, and he's just barged him off like he wasn't even there. 2-0, make it 3, and I think we can relax and maybe put on a few other players and just take that win easy. What a first half performance this has been, though. We have blown Aston Villa away. It's going to be one last attack from them, and then we can get into the break. 2-0 up. Oh, no. Douglas Luiz shoots. How? How is that going in? That is unreal. Fair play, Douglas Luiz. Incredible strike from the Brazilian midfielder. He is Brazilian, right? I'm pretty sure he is, yeah. It's a brilliant strike. He doesn't get much power behind it, but it just loops over Martinez. Not easy to do that. Martinez is massive. Not easy to loop the ball over him. But that is going to be 2-1 at half-time. And all of a sudden, it's not as comfortable, is it? If we can get an early goal in this second half, that would really help things, wouldn't it? Is he onside? I think he is. Martinelli's onside. Going near post. Oh, I should have gone far post. Bad decision from me. I know, guys. I know. I messed it up. I should have gone far post for that one. All right, that looks like Luke de Jong's coming on. Interesting. We're going to go short here to Martinelli, I think that is. Oh, you know what I've got to do here. Finesse! Oh, my God. Oh, he is the king of finesse shots on that left side, onto his right foot. But again, close, but not quite close enough this time. Oh, my God. I tried it with Saka. If it ain't working on the left side, try the right side. And it wasn't the best shot ever. It was basically in the middle of the goal. But it comes off the bar. Damn, okay. Well, it's still 2-1. I'm acting as if I'm losing this game at the moment. I can relax a little bit. Okay, we're winning the game. We'll score another one. Really? I just can't score this third goal. Neto is saving everything I throw at him. It's crazy. Right, another corner coming in. Oh, it's a good one. Tommy's there. No, game, please. Just be nice to me. That was his moment to score a header. I was sure. Through ball. Oh! Again, so close. That was En-Nesyri in behind. Surely he would have scored and made it 3-1 there. Oh, that's good. Ben White's there. Ben White saved by Neto. Again. Well, the good thing is, guys, all the pressure is on Aston Villa right now. Jeez, Martinez, do you want to take your time? Actually, yeah, do take your time. We're into the last few moments of the game here. No rush. Go and chill with the ball for a little bit. Let's see if we can get something out of this last attack. It's good. En-Nesyri, great first touch. Over to Smith Rowe. Hits the post. Saka, saved by Neto. I swear, I actually hate the goalkeepers, but love them at the same time in FIFA 22. Because they make some incredible saves for me. And it's cool to have some of your incredible shots saved as well. Because it's football, right? But my God, sometimes they are just too good. Too damn good. But luckily, it hasn't mattered, guys. We end the episode with another 3 points. Let's have a look at the table. Oh my God, Chelsea lost 2-0 to Sheffield United. Wow. Incredible scenes. That is amazing. We are now 3 points clear of them. And we are 4 points behind Manchester United. Okay. It's doable, guys. It really is. It is so, so doable. We've got Liverpool in the FA Cup. And then we go into March with the second leg against Juventus. Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. The next episode's mental. Liverpool, Chelsea, Juventus. Oh my God. And Tottenham. How did I not see that? I didn't even see the Tottenham game. Well, we're not going to get all 4. As you know, I play 3 games per episode. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. But maybe I'll get some of those, all 4 of those done. It's going to be an interesting month or so, isn't it? But 4 points behind Manchester United. Oh my God, come on. We can do this. We really can. And look at this. En-Nesyri is going to be 89 rated. Oh my God. Oh, his strength is 80? 80? He feels like he's got 90 strength, honestly. But he's 89 rated. Oh my God. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We're back tomorrow with those massive games, and I will see you then.